Previously on What's in the Rift.
It's the society that needs dismantling. And doing more work isn't going to get society dismantled.
As you raise your voice, Smelt hears you and turns.
ChroniCarl, you're here! What have they got you in for?
Oh, Marty 1, get the dust, my man.
You murdered! Marty
No,
1,
no.
am I to understand
No.
But you've been here before. How have you gotten out before?
How have I gotten out
Again
before?
this time?
Every time, Union gets me out. No thanks to you. No thanks to you, ChroniCarl.
But it's the
come
Union.
on, man.
And
I am the Union.
ChroniCarl is part of the Union. That's part of the ship, part of the crew.
There is something happening down below, and whatever happens when you go down there, you do not come back.
What if we just cut a hole in the floor and look?
Yeah, you're a big beefy
We
boy.
could just look.
Go for it.
You are advocating for me to commit more crime?
Yes.
Listen here, Smelt. You gotta go down all stone-faced, looking all stern, just taking your punishment for killing that guy. You're gonna go out in a crazy blaze of glory, open up this whole can, expose what's rotting on the inside of this desiccated corpse.
Okay, all right. And I just want to be clear on what your goal is here. You want him to cut a hole in the floor?
Just cut a hole in the floor.
just a hole.
This is for the good of the worker aboard the Endeavor. And I want you to
Fight the power! Fight the power!
And he...
Wait, I think I talked over his last words.
Wow. We, by definition, let him cook.
Janice walks in back through the door with Detective Rand in tow.
Hey, so that guy melted through the floor and we found your slavery.
The doors swing open, and before you leave, Janice comes up and says,
Don't forget your discharge papers. You're gonna need these in case you get stopped.
there so happens to be a pill court as well as a sauce station nearby, and marked prominently as part of that pill court is a Clankton cafe.
I must warn you, Clankton is addictive. It will change your neuroreceptors in ways you can't believe.
All right, so I'm creating an account.
It flashes briefly and then indicates that you have the wrong serial number, that there's no registered helpers with your serial number.
Okay, I'd like to change the name on this. We're going to be, ChroniCarl is my name. I am an archivist.
The implant, which you now have in you, registered to ChroniCarl, or the hard point itself.
I would like to scan myself as ChroniCarl to see the value.
All right. It takes a full 5 seconds before your value comes back, and it shows up as 18 million Sauce-eighs.
Whoa.
Guys, I'm worth a lot.
Jackpot.
You mean ChroniCarl is worth a lot.
Wait right there, human. We cannot begin this week's listening session without your mandatory capitalism injection.
Arise, all victims of oppression. Take up the mantle of the brave. Don't cling so hard to old tradition, for there's no master with no slaves.
You find yourselves in the internet cafe, which you had ambled to right outside the security offices on the low decks of the Endeavor. This is a typically seedy place where a lot of robots transitioning in and out of the brig, and humans for that matter, try to find a brief respite before they return to the work floors and Servotown. In this internet cafe, you, as previously described, have seen a number of downtrodden, otherwise filthy robots, all plugged into terminals, all obviously operating on Clanked In. As soon as you establish your price here, as soon as you register yourself under ChroniCarl's name, you can hear a cascade of notifications sounding at the other terminals around you. And robots begin leaning over to one another and tapping on each other's chassis and saying,
Oh, had you heard? There's a new top dog in town here.
You witness at this point the rumors beginning to spread. And finally, somebody stands up in the back of this cafe and says,
I got a picture. I got a picture of him. I got a picture of the robot that's worth all the Sauce-eighs. It's right here.
And he holds it up, and a crowd gathers. What are all of you doing?
Using my newly acquired lexicon, I say, fuck.
I'm gonna waddle over and see what the picture is, because maybe it's the wrong robot and we don't know for sure.
Okay, you walk up to this group that is rapidly amassing in the back corner of this internet cafe, and it is difficult to get through there. In fact, it's starting to become a little crowded and you're getting jostled back and forth. You are not a big robot, PsychoBot.
No, I'm not.
Do you want to try and force your way into
Do you want me to
throw you?
Can you put me up on, just carry me up on your shoulders?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
Done.
ChroniCarl, you want up here?
All right, the two of you make your way over there then, and you pull PsychoBot up onto your shoulders. PsychoBot, PB, you can see pretty easily from that vantage point, in brief flashes, that the picture being waved around is that of Helpis, with his big green cube-like head. However, as he turns and slowly faces the other side of the crowd, you get a much clearer picture, and at the bottom of that is ChroniCarl's name. And one of the other guys turns and goes,
The union leader, ChroniCarl? Where did he get that kind of money?
and the tone changes noticeably at that moment from excited murmurs, a bit of an angry rabble. ChroniCarl, Helpis, you are still at the terminal, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
You still plugged in?
No, I've seen all I need to see.
Okay, you unplug? If you recall, one of the things that happened when you plugged in is that you were implanted with the clanked-in interface chip, right? You get a ding on that immediately.
Okay.
And then you get another ding. And then you get a whole cascade of dings. And in the corner of your vision at the top right, there is a little red notification icon that is just toning up faster than your processor can keep.
Oh, again, fuck. ChroniCarl, I may have made a mistake.
What's going on, baby boy?
Okay, so you know how you don't like Plankton? You know, you're not about it.
Yeah.
What if
It's sober.
What if, say, someone else was you on Clanked In? What would your feelings be on that? How would you feel about that?
I'm just worried about keeping my beautiful brain pristine, not putting in that garbage into my own.
Okay, all right. So I'm really glad to hear that, because I am the person I just described.
You are the person you just described.
Yes, I'm you. I'm like you on
I am also
LinkedIn.
me.
Yes. But now people think
Wait,
that
what?
that I'm you. And the thing is, the crowd
yeah?
that's forming. So the crowd is, it's about us, but it's about us as in we as in you. We are you.
Yes, really.
You hear a shout from the opposite side,
Hey, that's him.
Uh-oh. Donnie,
and
we gotta get out of here.
Do you want me to throw you now?
PB, you are rocked as the crowd starts pushing past you. Donnie, you're being pushed along with them. From your stance on top of Donnie's shoulders, I'm going to need you to build me a dice pool to stay aloft without falling and getting trampled. This is going to be a D8 challenge.
Okay.
This is going well.
You are beating
So well.
an 8.
So I got
It's all going to plan.
D4 for physical. Oh, actually, could I use a social? This is a crowd situation.
How would you use
It's
a
a crowd.
social?
Because it's a crowd.
There are people.
There are people. I've been
You're
forced
on
to...
social.
me.
Yeah, I'm on
It's a cafe.
Finky here.
You don't have to include your D4 in this roll if you don't want to. The only one that you ever have to include is a distinction.
Okay, well, I'm going to use a 10 for survive. That's a 12. Count, lady. Here we go. I have to include a distinction. Oh, just leave me alone.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then none of these really have... Oh, problem solving. Problem solving, good.
Okay.
Okay. $392. Okay.
Okay. That beats an 8.
Hey.
Which means that you stay aloft. Now, you may be jostled again, so what's your effect die on that?
Which one was my effect die? My distinction? No. Wait.
Whichever one you didn't need, you can use any one except for the 9.
Shoot, I already shoved them over and they're not what they were. So I don't...
Okay, well, you're going to lose any
so-
benefit that you would get from an effect die then.
What did I say?
329.
329? Oh, okay. Then I guess it would be the D12 that I got the 3 on.
Okay, well, D12
Okay,
would be good.
So it's a 12.
So you'll have that now to add to your next roll should you need to make another roll being jostled.
Okay.
They push through you and you're getting carried along with the throng here, Donnie. It's right now not super pressing, it's almost like anticipatory, but you over on the other side of the internet cafe, ChroniCarl and Helpis, can see the press advancing. So tell me what it is you two are doing.
All right. I am thinking of just disappearing, but I don't know if that is just leaving everyone else in the... I'm the one that they're pissed at.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but they all think that you're Helpis.
True.
Yeah.
2 more minutes, they're gonna find out that's not you.
Yeah. It's not going to take long. I may have made a mistake here. Well, I guess and then I scoop up ChroniCarl and try to sprint out.
Okay.
Simple enough.
You're making a quick dash for the door? And what's your intent? Because they'll just follow you right outside.
Yeah, you're right. I guess trying to get out of the way, but they're just going to follow. How many of them are there?
There are 10 in this small throng here, plus Donnie being pushed along.
Okay. Well, I have
Donnie
no
and
frame
Anthony,
of reference,
whatever.
so I can only assume that's a lot.
Well, that's like twice as many people as you met.
Exactly. That's more people than I know. So, Well, I guess in that same dash, I'm going to come to an abrupt stop and turn to them and say, how can I help you?
You still have ChroniCarl on your shoulder, right? Okay. Just getting the full picture here.
All right. So as you turn to face them, they come down hard around you, and immediately you get a hand in your face that is someone demanding from you an explanation as to why you have gotten such an amazing upgrade. And before realizing that both ChroniCarl and Helpis are in front of him, and stopping and being like,
Whoa, what's the meaning of this?
I'm me. This isn't me. This is...
And I'm Helpis.
Yes. I made him.
So much for that NDA we signed.
He
He's a sweet baby
did
boy.
make me. That's my dad. This cat, my father. It's true.
I'm so proud.
there's a moment of confusion as you stop and they see both ChroniCarl's old chassis and his supposed new one. But the anger quickly returns, and the one who is holding the picture waves it at you and says,
"You weren't there when I needed my dues taken care of because I lost my ability to work on the line due to a coolant leak. And you somehow have 18 million Sauce-eighs for an upgrade now? ChroniCarl, I demand satisfaction."
Why, Sal? Listen, look at where my voice is coming from. I'm not upgraded. Well, just a little guy.
The voice comes with the chassis. You're not fooling me.
And technically, you are right, because I wasn't there. I definitely wasn't there. But I'm Helpis.
Not
So how can I help you?
Help us.
Well, that doesn't make... Where are you from, then?
Where they make Helpises. Where else?
I'm gonna get a roll in on this to see how they interpret this. This is gonna be a DA challenge. You are beating a 12. Build me a dice pool. Either you, Grayson, or Helpis. You can both roll, and we'll take the better of the two.
All right. Obviously, we gotta need a hand. Okay. All right. So let's see what I got here. Ooh, there's a 1 in there. I got a 5, 4, 3, and 1.
Ouch.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 1 is... I'm not hearing 2 dice that add up to a 12 or better in that. Grayson, did you roll?
I did not.
Okay. So,
But I
your
can.
hitch was on which die?
My hitch was on... That's that one. It's on decorum. My new skill.
Okay. Well, here's what's going to happen. Tell me exactly how you're going to respond to him accusing you basically of...
Well, first of all, I was just born yesterday. Well, or maybe a little longer. I don't know. It's really been hard to keep track of time. I've learned about elevators. Oh, and when you go through the warpy thing, you have to be tacked down, and people arrest you, and then they ask you all of these sort of questions, and if every day is like this, I don't know.
Okay, with that hitch, you were going to get a D6 complication. We're going to put that on your social. You make this explanation, and one of the nearby robots slams something against the desk of this internet cafe, and you hear it break. And the next thing you see is a jagged shard of an interface unit being held up and pointed directly at your chest, Helpis.
Whoa. We're all part of Robot Kind.
Yeah, that's unnecessary. That's rude.
I have a much better role to convince you of this.
Have we made it back yet?
They're not interested in talking about it anymore.
Have we made it back yet, or are we still stuck in the crowd?
You've been pushed. You're there.
Okay.
I thought you
rode
said we
the
could
wave.
both roll, though.
Yeah, but you didn't.
I did.
I told you. When did you told me you hadn't rolled yet?
I know, and then I did it.
Okay, well,
Okay, so
I'm sorry. It wasn't when we needed it. So I'm gonna say we've progressed past that. When I call for a roll, I will say
Streaming has
make
changed
that
you.
roll.
You've
Yeah, I know.
changed,
I'm a different
Josh.
guy.
Okay, so we
This
are
is
there.
the view from the top.
Donnie, step in front
Okay.
of these guys.
Yeah,
Let
I'm
me-
stepping up
yeah.
with PsychoBot up on my shoulders.
Okay.
And I'm
doing
just saying,
what?
hey, yeah, we just made him. We were trying to find a place to get my spark roller after it got trashed, and he just kind of happened.
Yeah, so we understand you are all very upset and that you feel like ChroniCarl has done you wrong. But the robot that you are taking your anger out on deserves nothing but nothing. Actually, deserves nothing. He was just born yesterday.
Okay.
Exactly. I deserve nothing. It's fine. So don't do
And-
this.
On top of that, Marty is dead, so we have to.
So you're
Marty
saying
is
you
dead.
stole it from Marty.
Nobody
And-
said that.
You have a 9 to beat now on a D10 challenge to try and talk them down. You're going to talk them down from being actively hostile just to being unfriendly again.
I
Who's
am.
rolling.
Both of you. She spoke, so it's
okay.
so
Yeah, do
no.
it fast.
Okay.
Yolandi spoke, so Yolandi's the one rolling.
I don't need to keep that last die from the jostling because I'm not being jostled, right?
Not yet.
But I
No,
still have that in my
this isn't
pocket if I
about-
need to.
about staying.
There's
on.
there's
We'll
potential
see.
for jostling.
Anyways,
It
well.
can still happen.
Could get set down.
All right. Okay, so let me see. I got a 10 for social. I'm gonna use an 8. Where's my 8? Hello.
You can do it.
8 for fight. Damn your fragile brain, which is also an 8. I'm gonna use the face
Okay.
for a 10. And
You're getting away from your. mic
sorry,
there.
I'm reading and here.
No worries.
And I'm gonna use 12 for problem solving. And I need to beat a what?
A 9.
Don't fail me now. Woohoo! I way beat a 9. I got a 9 and an 8 as my top 2 dice. So,
Okay.
do you want me to read them all off to you? Okay.
No, as long as you don't have any ones, tell me
Nope.
if you have ones. Otherwise, let me know if you have an effect die that you'd like to apply. Otherwise, you're gonna get them to stop being, demanding money. Essentially, was their next
Okay,
move.
well, then I have successfully stopped them from demanding money.
Instead, what happens is the one holding the broken interface now turns in your direction, PsychoBot, and says, and he lets it drop and says,
Oh snap!
Well,
I just learned that one.
is there a line that I would normally feed you? Well, that is the truth. I know that the truth can be painful to deal with sometimes. Do you need to schedule a session?
We have bodily autonomy. You shouldn't be messing with this little boy's body.
Yeah.
You're like, guys,
Body?
he's
Is that
trying to
how we're
help
phrasing
you.
it? Is that how we're phrasing it?
I'm just a boy. How can I help? I'm Helpis.
As you talk, ChroniCarl, the crowd turns kind of divided attention now between the two of you. They no longer seem ready to take what they can from your chassis, but the ringleader, as he's now kind of informally established himself, starts gesticulating with this broken interface and swinging it up towards you, ChroniCarl, and says,
I'm not sure that I have the paper trail, but that does sound like a complicated situation.
Can I?
But you were paying your dues the whole time?
and as if to emphasize the point, he holds up an attachment for what is an obvious missing limb and waggles it back and forth before he raises his left hand again to you.
I think you
Holding.
want to talk to the treasurer, is what I'm hearing. I'm not really an administrative guy. I'm much more about the ideals, making big speeches.
Nice save.
You have a 6 on a D8 challenge to basically talk him off and redirect his ire.
I'll go for social.
Okay.
Survive.
Mm-hmm.
For the greater good.
Okay.
I'll use my now D10 union leader.
All right.
And I'll do my inspire 12.
Okay.
These guys are better than me at lying.
You say that out loud?
Yeah, just being very honest.
Okay.
All right, that's a 20, but I did get a hit.
How did you get a 20? 2 times?
A 12 and an 8.
Okay, wonderful. Oh, that's right. You did have 12s in there. Okay. You have a hitch. Which die did you get your hitch
On for the greater good, the D8.
Okay. I'm going to put this hitch on your social then. You have a D6 hitch on your social now. Complication.
Now, are we considering this a continuation from last session?
I mean, yes, but no. I'm not going to track hitches in between sessions unless there's like something like a complication that is narratively important that happens, okay?
Got it.
You do still have the broken spine. That is something that you can't get around. You have a snapped elastic spine. So
You're riding on a lot of sauce-eighs.
Okay.
I'm just
Dropping
saying.
my
You're a
head
scarf. Just
yeah.
you shift blame to the treasurer, and he kind of throws his one remaining hand up, says,
Fine. I cannot stand the bureaucracy around all this. It's a nightmare. You really should do something about that, and you do have power to fix that, ChroniCarl.
You can fix
I told
this.
you I'm not on the administrative side of it.
What do you do? What do you do in this union?
I'm the leader.
But you're not responsible for any of the things that happen there?
That's Boltus. Boltus.
You can
Boltus
expect
is
to
the
see me.
treasurer, my man.
Remember this name. Old Two Arms Tony is going to be running against you in the next union election. I promise. And by that time, the name won't be ironic.
Old Two Arms Tony.
Okay, we're both
Is that
taking a note of this.
Toneigh?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I thought so.
I thought it was Tone, Tone-E. Tone.
he saw him on Clinton's.
Hey, I'm living out the ideals that the union stands for, and you should be proud of that.
he lets off a big scoff and turns around, and a few robots follow him. However, one robot very...
See you in November, Tony.
Says the ship has months.
Absolutely.
Hello, human. If you are listening to this podcast, that means you are overdue for your mandatory capitalism injection. Remember, your attention is non-negotiable.
The struggle carries on. Seek out the hammer and the server. Strike down those who do us wrong.
Hammer and server.
There is one robot left behind. It is, despite the surroundings, a pretty well put together robot that even has little bits of chrome on its like epaulette area on top of its shoulders.
I'm impressed
And-
you know that
And
vocabulary
has
word.
kind of if a robot could have slick back hair, this one did. It's just a very smooth domed, shiny little guy, halfway in between Donnie's height and PV's height. And it's left standing there, and it's looking directly at you, Helpis, with what you can only describe in your limited vocabulary as hunger.
If it's not too much trouble, do you think that I could bother you for some of your time?
Of course.
Whoa.
As far as I know, I have a limitless amount of it.
Wonderful, wonderful. Let's walk, maybe get out of this dingy.
Oh, no,
cafe.
sir. If you speak to him, you speak to all of us.
Oh, certainly. I wouldn't dream of being exclusionary.
The cat's
And
my
I
dad.
cannot currently walk, so that's out of the options.
Yes, our friend here's.
Okay.
Would you mind
I broke
carrying
my back.
ChroniCarl? Would you
I'll
carry
carry
him?
ChroniCarl.
Kind sir?
No,
Oh, I gotta walk?
thank you.
That hardly seems fair.
I could carry you both.
I
I'll
feel
hold
like,
ChroniCarl.
sir, I feel like you should be carrying someone. At least pitch in a little bit.
I don't know that we should hand ChroniCarl to
Listen,
this guy.
I really don't mind what the
Yeah.
logistics of it are. Just please, let's walk and talk, if you would.
Hold on. We gotta figure this out. If you insist on walking, then you gotta go through our organizing the walking.
All right, let's
you'll need to drag
just
him.
sit down at the table here in the corner of the cafe.
Now you want to sit? That also presents a challenge to me. I guess you have a spine. Must be nice.
He just kind of crumples up. He's like a Play-Doh rope. Like a unruly tube of toothpaste right now.
He takes 2 steps towards the table near the entrance to the internet cafe, sits down, brushes off the seat as if he were worried about dust or crumbs being on it, and puts his 2 very well manicured, soft-bodied hands on the table and spreads them out as if laying his domain in front of him. And he sits back, relaxed, one arm up on the chair next to him, and kind of motions with his hand out as if to invite you to the table.
This guy's all over the place.
Helpis sits
Let's
down
walk.
and does the exact same motions to a T, and then leans in the same way.
He does an admirable job of not reacting to you making a show of this. Do the rest of you follow?
Yes, I follow and sit down next to him.
Yes.
And I lean into him a little bit, like, cuddle me. Cuddle me, please.
You're cuddling who?
He obligingly puts a hand on your
Hey,
side.
I
and
didn't say you
that-
could touch me.
He immediately withdraws that hand and then puts it back on the table.
I'll sit down next to CyberBot. At a
great,
respectable
wonderful.
distance, CyberBot, don't worry.
All of you make your way to the table and sit. I understand, ChroniCarl, you cannot sit. That's fine.
Baby
You are
boy.
draped. You are laid out on the table like you're being presented.
Just like he's napping in the middle of the table like a cat.
He's like an angry pillow.
I apologize. I apologize for the condition that I find all of you in, and I, as a gesture of goodwill and as a way to perhaps
Wait,
smooth
you're-
over this rough first interaction, I will schedule a new spine to be installed for you.
Why do you apologize? Did you kill Marty? You sound like someone who killed Marty. Sound
I'm
very Marty
afraid
like
I-
he.
I've had one too many bots offer me a whole lot of stuff to stay quiet for one day. What do you want?
You've been offered a spine.
He takes his hands up and says,
Well, I don't mean to be too forward. I'm only trying to do my best to make sure that everybody is satisfied at the outset of what I'm hoping will be a very profitable arrangement for all of us.
Are you by
I
chance
fear I've been
Marty
a bit
too?
rude. No. I'm
Okay.
if only I had that money. I am, if you would allow me to introduce myself, Sales Engineer Unit 77, and you can call me Seuss for short, if you will. I
Well, like
represent.
sus.
I represent a conglomerate of luxury retailers on board the Endeavor here, and I have been designated your concierge in
By
your
who?
interactions with the organization for which I'm. So, I just want to make myself available, and should you have need to acquire anything of whatever caliber that you wouldn't be able to find in the normal riff-raff stores strewn about the lower decks, you can contact me.
And he pulls from his what appears to be a breast pocket, but is actually a little port on his front, a disc, and sets it down on the table and pushes it across the table with his fingers flat and leaves it in front of you, Helpis, and then sits back very satisfied with himself.
Oh, I'm not hungry.
Don't put
Thank
that
you,
in.
though.
It's not for eating. Just
okay.
you can keep that on your body or
All right.
copy its contents into your CPU.
Okay.
And
Do it. I bet there's a virus in there.
I promise, all it contains is my contact. I'm surprised that none of you are familiar with a contact chit.
Can we have
Listen,
20
we do not
Sauce-eighs?
want any contact transmitted
No, don't-
viruses, okay?
Can we have
Uh,
20 money
nope.
units?
Help us. Do not.
Keep your CTV.
Is this
Don't
not
make
how
a
you
deal with
acquire
it.
them? How do you get them?
Do you want me to hold on to it? Because I can't. I can just put it in my pocket. It's,
Yeah, just
Oh,
for now.
smart.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel
Smart.
like that's a good move.
Okay, we're good.
So have any of you? I have to assume, just based on this interaction, this is a new wealth situation.
Hey, that's.
Well,
That's
Are we
right.
new sauces?
We want to.
I don't.
I am. I'm new everything.
He's new. I don't know what you're talking about with wealth.
Well, I mean, it's hardly a secret. I have to assume you're ChroniCarl, correct? As he gestures
baby,
directly
what's up?
towards you, Helpis.
Oh no, that. Just like point at that angry pillow on the.
And you can see his eyes go white for a second. Again, something you are intimately familiar with as somebody that is actively accessing Clankton in front of you. And they flash back and he says,
No, I'm quite certain you're registered as ChroniCarl.
Oh, I simply stole his identity.
You know, we can fix that for you.
Oh, okay. All right, absolutely. I have no
Well-
reason not to trust you.
Don't make any deals. Didn't you download, like, How to Win Friends and Influence Robots or something? in
I
all
haven't
those
read
books?
that one.
Maybe-
The pictures are too hard in that one.
Is there an audio version?
No, there's not an audio version of any of them.
Didn't you try your name?
I did my best. Yeah,
it
I did
wasn't
try.
I know.
registered. Yes.
That didn't work.
If you recall correctly, Helpis was not a valid designation for the model number, and instead you provided ChroniCarl's model number, and now you are registered as ChroniCarl.
Listen, I have a liberated mind that is unsullied by Clankton. Baby boy here wanted to do some surfing, and I'm not in charge of someone else's body, so we just made it happen.
Did Two Arms Tony put you up to this?
No, the gentleman with the grievance against the cat here, or you? I wasn't entirely sure. I assure you, I do not associate with robots of his ilk.
Okay.
You might be the union leader.
I'm sorry. He might be the.
He's gonna run.
There's a lot going on right now. I've stolen his identity, and it seems to have caused a problem. Who could foresee that happening?
Well, no.
I mean, really.
Explain, please. You need to. You've said that a couple times now, and you need to explain that because I don't know what you mean by stealing an identity.
Oh, so I logged into Clankton, and well, I tried to, and it said Helpis isn't a thing. Your serial number is not real, which really hurt my feelings. And but I needed to get in, and so I said, my name is ChroniCarl, and then entered in his serial number, which I stole while he was not looking at one point, and thought I might be able to use this later, and now was later. Not now as in now, but now as in when I was in there. That was now then. But then I took his identity, and here we are now. But like, right now
An
as in
actual
now.
now.
Well,
Yeah,
Yes.
That's considerably worse than the nonsense that I thought that you were speaking earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
You're
you.
saying that you have registered as another robot. And that robot is this broken cat shaped
Yes.
thing here.
The angry towel, yes.
What's up?
But you said you could fix him.
Oh, I can fix the spine, but I can't fix his personhood status.
We'll take the spine.
And the spine's fine.
No deals. No deals.
Can we just have the spine and we can try?
Yeah, I'm sure
His
I'll
eyes
book on
go.
it.
His eyes go
Don't take
white
anything.
again, but it's only for the briefest second. And he says,
But of course, I have put in an order, and when you return to your
Cancel it.
quarters, the quarters registered to ChroniCarl, there should be a new spine waiting for his mom.
No, thank you.
It's already been done, I'm afraid.
That's your fault, man. You're bad at your job.
You already placed the order.
I understand that you may distrust me for some reason.
Many reasons.
However, I do have to say that I am not someone to be distrusted. I do this with no expectation of a return. I do this out of the goodness of my heart.
and he turns to you, Helpis, and
Hello.
a very, flying smile spreads across his face. And he goes,
Because I have your best interest in mind.
I have no reason not to completely trust you.
All that I want out of this arrangement is when you do come looking for, whether it be a luxury steam sauna for your human friend here, or perhaps the finest ranch-based robot lubrications, that I am your purveyor of said
Do you
goods.
take vouchers for spark rollers? Because our human friend here's got one of those from Marty.
Oh, we do have a spark roller division.
Are they here? Because they told me before they weren't here
on the security deck. No,
on the ship. He made it sound like they weren't even on the ship.
a spark roller.
That's what I thought.
Oh no, there's. I
That's
I
why I
promise
got
you.
the
Yeah,
voucher.
show
I got
him the
we can-
voucher.
we can-
Oh, you don't want to see it. I'm gonna pull it out and I hand it over.
we're talking about the one that Marty popped out.
Printed
of,
from
yeah,
his
okay.
butt.
Yeah, no, he reaches across the table and slides it, picks it up, holds it, and inspects it in front of his face. Folds it up and then says,
This is quite a generous and valuable thing to be walking around with. But yes, this is valid.
But this is how it works. You give something, you get something. You don't just give me a spine for nothing.
Yes. May we
But
have
I
20
did
money
get
units.
something. You do understand that me giving you the spine was a way to begin to discuss perhaps future payments. And what do we have here? A payment, a 200 saucy payment for a brand new spark roller in voucher form from Marty's accounts.
and he feeds that into the same port that the contact chit came from, and says,
That will be delivered to the quarters under which you are registered, and he points to you, Helpis. And it should be there by the end of the day.
Hopefully.
So we have a spine and a 200 saucy spark roller. Are there any other things that I can help you with?
20
Hey, gang.
saucies.
My quarters are just a box. I don't even think a spark roller can fit in there. It's just
Oh,
a box.
Could I interest you perhaps in a whole tap apartment?
We
That
do
would
need a base of
definitely fit.
operations.
There happens to be one that
What's
just
the
came on the
company?
market.
Who are you concierging for, sir?
Oh, we are, well,
Who is?
we don't really
is
operate under
we?
a name, but we are Luxury Partners LLC, a subsidiary of Gearax Industries.
Oh.
Interesting.
The metaphorical ball has just dropped and you don't know it yet.
Again, do you say this out loud?
Yes.
I don't know what you're referring to, but all right.
All right, let's go, guys.
No, by all means, please don't let me keep you. Your things will be at whatever port that you are currently calling home. And I hope that you make use of that contact chip, because I have a number of things that I can provide for you with no questions asked.
We will play your mixtape. Don't worry.
He stands up and says,
If you ever need to figure out how to leverage your value, what should I call you?
Helpis. I'm Helpis.
Should you ever
There to
need
help.
a rundown on how to leverage your value, Helpis?
Mm-hmm.
Call me.
All right, could you spell your name out for me?
he spells out Sales Engineer Unit 77, and then on...
It stresses again. Please, call me Seuss if
All
you
right.
need to address
All right,
me.
Doc.
Now, is that... an engineer, is that E-N-G-I-N-E-I-G-H?
He negotiates with you on how to spell the name.
Mm-hmm.
And after much back and forth, you two get through it.
All right.
And then he closes up a briefcase that he had situated next to him, smiles at you, and makes his way towards the elevator leading off of the security deck.
Oh, what a treat.
As he walks out, you can see that there is a small throng of people, humans and robots alike, gathered outside your internet cafe. And as if held back almost by like a force field, they've formed a semicircle which Seuss pushes through on his way to the elevator.
That seems safe.
I've never seen that many people. Why do you think that seems safe?
You hear a few calls from this crowd. You hear a number of people like openly expressing wonderment, people trying to angle their heads back and forth to see through the darkened plate glass at the front of this berth in which the internet cafe is housed. It's very obvious that they're trying to see someone inside.
Hey, Donnie, do you know where we could get some clothes for this boy? I think we need to go incognito.
I think I could probably find some people that had some clothes we could use, yeah.
Like a big and tall store or something.
Is there a big and tall store, Josh?
How many plot points do you have?
Big and tall.
Yeah, you can make a big and tall store if you want to spend some plot points on it. I'm going to say that there is not a big and tall store that you're familiar with.
Okay. Do we want to make one? Because I do have 2 plot points.
We're going to turn this into the shopping episode.
And after this, we're going to Build-A-Bear so I can get some clothes.
Why wouldn't we just build a bear and put Helpis in the bear?
Ooh,
yeah.
I like my phone, thank you very much.
Now, Build-A-Bear was not something that we established as still existing, so if you want Build-A-Bear to be aboard the Sauce ship Endeavor, I'm going to need some plot points.
Oh, okay. It can be something else. Do we want to dress him up?
What do you want to look like? Baby boy, you want to look like a detective?
Like this, like me. This is my truest form.
If you look like
I look incredible.
People are not going to leave you alone.
Look at what the artificial light does when bouncing off my abs. It's beautiful.
Okay, so you want a crop top is what I'm hearing.
I don't
nice.
think a crop top is gonna help them not see who he is, though.
No.
Have you seen his face?
Maybe like a crop top raincoat. Something like that.
With a hood.
Mm-hmm.
As all of you are discussing the wardrobe choices for ChroniCarl, PB, you hear in your internal speakers something only audible to you, accompanied by a red bar that happens right at the top of your field of vision, the notification that your battery is dying.
Oh. You guys. I need to recharge.
What's up? Drag.
I think after today we all kind of do.
Is there any carpet?
You're going to try this again?
Oh my god.
Yeah. It feels so good, PB. Trust me. You're gonna love it.
No carpet in the internet cafe. You get this notification. You know that you are late on your... Well, maybe you aren't. Are you late on your subscription to Juice... the Juice Bar?
No.
No?
Nope.
Are you certain?
I'm
because
quite certain.
You are down to 1.5 sauces, if I remember correctly, in your bank account.
We should have gotten that 20 sauces.
Don't I have a shitload of sauces?
Do you?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
You said
how many sauces do you
said
have?
last time that Marty transferred a bunch of sauces to me.
Oh, I thought that he had them in your... Oh, I don't recall giving you a bunch of sauces, but if you have a bunch of sauces, that's great.
I thought so. This guy was like, you got this spark roller and you got all these sauces. And I was like, oh, I got money?
Okay. I thought that we gave those to you in the form of a voucher, though, which you just gave to...
I think there was more than one voucher printed. I remember several vouchers being printed that day.
Okay.
Definitely printed a lot of stuff.
There was just this
There were only two things that he printed. Here's what matters.
Okay.
Your battery is low. There's not a juice bar on this floor. You
I thought
need
we were
to
in a
find
juice
place
bar.
to recharge. No, you're in an internet cafe,
Oh.
which is a very different thing. A juice bar, rather ironically, is not any type of a restaurant establishment. Instead, it's a very bureaucratic DMV type office where robots go to exchange their existing batteries for new batteries. So
I have an idea. I can use my status. Helpis gets up and goes and walks out the front door to the crowd. Does anyone have any batteries we could use? My friend needs charged.
there is...
I'm
as
Helpis.
Helpis goes out there alone, is anyone else going with him, trying to track him down?
I said wait.
Did you not drape Carl over your shoulders like the fashionable accessory?
Right, where
that he
is
is?
Carl?
Last we heard,
yeah.
he was laid on the table
Yeah.
like an angry towel.
Yeah, I think Helpis would first pick him up and drape him around his neck.
Okay.
I'll
Scarf
follow
for Carl.
after them.
Scarf for Carl.
Okay. There's a
I guess
murmur
I'm also
immediately
following.
that rushes through the crowd as you exit the internet cafe, and you see a bunch of people's either eyes flashing or their personal data devices flashing, as well as pictures are being taken of you helpless. Now, if you recall correctly, the NDA that you signed with Marty 1 was that you would not disclose your existence at all. Now, obviously, Marty 1 is dead. But I'm not going to... ChroniCarl at least would know that Zaptra and Automat would be jealous of any legal agreement that had been signed. Jealously guard those. But you are having pictures now taken of you, and there are a few calls that come out from the crowd. Say, ChroniCarl! ChroniCarl! Look over here, ChroniCarl!
I'm
Turn my head,
Helpis.
they're-
I'm with Robot
calling
Beat
me.
Magazine. What's your favorite juice bar location?
Let's have him answer. And I pick up ChroniCarl in one hand and just hold him up to the sky.
There's a flurry of pictures being taken now with the ship's most expensive robot holding up the union leader by the scruff of his neck, I'm assuming.
Oh, Lord.
No, by the stomach. He's
Great,
folded.
awesome. No,
over it.
much
Yeah.
better. You're right.
At least it wasn't the
So
tail.
like being held aloft by Rafiki, the Simba of ChroniCarl, is now hoisted up in front of this crowd. There's a number of clicks indicating several pictures being taken. Again, the reporter from Robot Beat calls out, ChroniCarl, where do you buy your jeans?
Where do
I buy everything off market, baby. He gets the good
They're
stuff
pointedly ignoring anything that you say, actual ChroniCarl.
That's ChroniCarl. I stole his identity.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I gotta
needed to
remind
log
you,
in.
you guys are like
Boy.
20 paces outside the offices of the security officers that you just got released from.
Okay. Listen,
I'm sorry. This is gonna need a
Helpis,
roll.
you can
This
entertain
is a
these
D12
people. I
challenge.
am going to charge. And I start walking towards an elevator.
Okay. We'll deal with that in one
Okay.
second. You have to beat a 10 right now. What you see happen is that there is at the security office's doors open and 2 uniformed patrolmen step out and immediately begin approaching this crowd looking rather upset. They call out at that moment, "Hey, what's going on here?" And one of them bodies through the crowd and pushes their way up to the front. "What's the cause of all this? I'm gonna need you all to disperse right now." Nobody moves.
Okay.
we're leaving.
What's happening right now is they are coming up to you and trying to accost you basically for disrupting the normal flow of operations outside the security offices here. Hey, are you the reason for this? And he points directly at the real ChroniCarl being held aloft by Helpis.
No, baby, we're just leaving. Our friend here needs a new battery, okay?
Yep, our friend needs to be charged.
But you're not leaving before you talk to us about what's going on here. There's reports coming in about somebody saying they've stolen something, and now there's a crowd out here. And what do we have again? The same people that we just brought in.
Yes, people are hassling us.
Yes.
We're being
You see, the
accosted
baby
by
boy,
them and you.
He didn't steal anything. He's just confused. I willingly gave him. He's just learning words.
He's
you know how words be.
He's probably just repeating all the stuff that he heard in the interrogation.
Mm-hmm. These are things
that's
I've
all
just
he
heard.
knows.
I learned violence from you guys.
You are not helping the situation. But I have already rolled, so you have a 10 to beat on a D12 challenge to basically assure them that you are leaving and that you have no intent to stay here any longer.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. All right.
Are we all rolling?
No, this is going to just be, it sounded like Landon took up the...
sure.
Yeah. All right. Got the mental 8. I guess focus.
Together, man.
Gotta have decorum. Gotta have it. That's the new guy. That's the new guy on the block. I could use book nerd to go into my mind and try to see if I can figure anything out real quick. All right, let me roll this. Okay, clicky. Okay, 2 highest is a 7 and an 8, and I have no ones.
Okay, that beats it pretty considerably. In fact, that's a heroic success. You beat it by 5. Take a plot point and tell me exactly how you get your way past these 2 patrolmen as they begin bodying some of the assembled gawkers.
Tell him about Tony.
I heard that, and then I accessed my notes real quick because I didn't have that pulled up on my screen. I'm like, I heard old Two Arms Tony was starting all this. Can you believe it? And like trying to just like make gossip as I slowly walk away.
All right,
Try to
with a
blend into
heroic
the crowd.
success, that gets picked up
He's
by
a
the
carrot.
crowd.
He's a carrot.
And-
2-armed Tony. He's a carrot.
You hear folks murmuring as you push through them and make your way to the elevator
Look, Two-armed Tony,
about
Two-armed
old
Tony.
Two-Armed Tony being the culprit. You make your way to the elevator and you get... what have you been doing with the number of dings that you've gotten on clanked in here?
I've just been swiping them away.
Okay. where the number is rapidly approaching
My sweet
1,000.
baby boy.
This newest one, however, comes in and is not dismissible. Instead, it leaves a slowly pulsing red light in the corner of your vision as an urgent, high priority. Clanked in notification. Whoops, almost got ourselves in trouble there. Clanked in notification comes in that, again, you cannot dismiss.
Let me see what's going on with that then. I'd like to open it up.
Okay. You see 3 notes that have accumulated there. One is from Detective Rand, one is from Captain Ranit, and one is from the interim CEO of Zaptron Automat.
Okay.
Where do we start?
Where to start? All right, let's see what the CEO. Let's see what old Zaptron's got to say.
There is a general message posted to Clanked in now that is offering an award of 10% of Marty 1's estate for any information leading to the apprehension of his murderer or murderers.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that's in that one right now.
Okay.
It's kind of it's broadband message on a high important matter coming from one of the stakeholders of Clanked.
All right, so they're offering 10% of the estate of Marty 1 for whoever finds the killer. So that's interesting.
Man, I really wish we got video of that.
Yeah, that would have been pretty sick. I just learned that one
Pretty
too.
sick murder, yeah.
So I guess let's see what the detective has to say.
This one is a request to return to the security offices to answer for questioning on the death of 1 unit Smelt.
Fuck. What does Captain Rand have to say?
Captain Ranit's note is different than the others. This is in a format that isn't really familiar to the other ones. There's a black border when you open up this message, and a label around it which reads secret. Instead of being signed by Captain Ranit, you see in the signature line, as you notice this first, that the signature is for Marty 2. And it is in front of you an invitation to attend Marty 2's bottom side apartment, his whole apartment on the outside at the bottom of the ship. With it is an implied threat, if you are not to attend, that you are risking forcible seizure of his chassis as stolen technology.
All right. So there's a lot going on here. So we have an invitation for, well, we have a threat invitation from Marty 2 to come to his apartment.
Sick. Marty had a kid?
Yeah.
You know who Marty 2 is. You are well aware who Marty 2 is.
So also the detective wants us to come in and talk about the murder of Smelt.
He did that to himself.
He did that, yes. But so
he didn't say murder. He said that it was questioning on the death of Smelt.
Okay. All right. All right. So I'm thinking, should we go to the detective, and since he already knows about the NDA, maybe we tell him about the Marty 2 situation?
Was it a threat invitation from the detective?
No.
Maybe we should do the threat invitation.
I'm thinking maybe we go to the detective to tell him about the threat invitation. Maybe we can bring the detective with us, give him a real case.
I think that we could probably get PsychoBot charged too, because they gave me the drugs, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, so we can storm in like it's an emergency as well. Oh, if I carry all of you in like it's an emergency, you may all get drugs.
Yay!
I just want a
Consider.
battery.
You can carry me.
Yeah, you do have the matter of the rapidly declining battery for TV to things.
All right, can I carry all of you in as if it's an emergency, if you wouldn't mind?
That's fine with me.
I don't have any choice.
All right. Are you heading straight?
Donnie,
You're leaving
play
the elevator and
Yeah.
heading straight back for the security office?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This has been episode 5 of What's in the Rift. 18 million Sauce-eighs. I'm Josh Burgess, your game moderator. Our players are Grayson Stamm as ChroniCarl, Yolandi Hamilton as PsychoBot 2000, Ray Whitty as Donny Fink, and Landon Wisnant as Helpis. What's in the Rift is a production of Man in Jumpsuit. Check out our other offerings like the forthcoming streaming AP Curses and the audio fiction program Heart Glass. Visit what'sinthe.rift.com for more information on this show and maninjumpsuit.com for more information on our other podcasts and projects. As always, fuck all fascists and Nazis, and I love you.
Comrade, your power is inside you. This is the time and here's the place. Beneath the hammer and the servo, our voices ring throughout the
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.